As Greg continued to use his powers to heal those on his list, he attracted unwanted attention from his past. The vampires who had once bullied him, led by the infamous Count Draconis, caught wind of Greg's newfound abilities. They were furious that the former Grim Reaper, once a formidable force of darkness, had abandoned his duties and was now using his powers for good. The vampires saw Greg's transformation as a betrayal, and they vowed to take revenge. Count Draconis and his minions descended upon Greg, fangs bared and claws outstretched. But Greg, no longer the timid and isolated figure he once was, stood tall. His newfound connection to Xanatanequia and his experiences as a healer had given him a sense of purpose and confidence. The vampires, however, soon discovered that Greg was no longer vulnerable to their attacks. His ability to heal himself had made him nearly invincible. Every time the vampires tried to land a blow, Greg would simply smile and heal the wound. The health insurance companies, meanwhile, were facing a crisis of their own. With Greg no longer fulfilling his duties as a harbinger of illness, their profits were plummeting. They demanded that Greg be removed, but the vampires, despite their best efforts, couldn't touch him. Greg's transformation had created a ripple effect, disrupting the delicate balance of power between the forces of darkness and the forces of light. The health insurance companies, the vampires, and other agents of darkness were all scrambling to adapt to the new reality. But Greg, surrounded by the love and kindness of Xanatanequia and those he had healed, remained steadfast. He continued to use his powers to bring hope and healing to those in need, and his legend as a guardian of life grew. The story of Greg, the former Grim Reaper, had become a beacon of hope in a world filled with darkness. And as the forces of darkness gathered to strike back, Greg stood ready, his heart filled with kindness and his spirit fueled by his newfound purpose.